Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Moon Shaman and this is a reading for the elements, okay? What you need to know about your current sign. So let me break it down for you. This is going to be the fire signs. This is going to be the earth signs. This is the air signs, and this is the water signs, okay? So I would advise for you to listen to your sun, moon, and rising signs and just jump around and take it all in. This is a general reading. I want to thank you all for joining me for this, and we can go ahead and get right into it. But before we do, be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for joining me. Hello, fire signs. Thank you for tuning in and joining in for this reading. This is your monthly prediction for the month of May and what you need to know all about your element this month. So let's go ahead and get into it. This is an intuitive reading, so we are going to shuffle and pull cards as we go, okay? And they're coming out on their own. So the first card we have is Temperance. That is a great way to start off. Okay, so we can already tell that there's going to be some testing of your patience going on. There might be a lot of things going on around you this month where it might be a little hard for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel this month, fire signs. Oh man, okay. We also have the Ace of Pentacles. That is a good one. And we have the Two of Swords. Okay. So immediately I'm already seeing that this month is going to be a little bit of a trying month, and we're going to have to really display some patience. Please excuse the background noise. My dog is chewing on her bone. Yes, so this is going to be a really trying month for you, where it's really going to test your patience, and it's really going to test your faith within yourself, and to see how much you really truly believe in yourself this month. You know, it's going to be a lot of things going on around you, and you're going to have to tread really lightly and try to keep your head up, and remember to just try to enjoy your journey, and don't worry so much about getting to where you're going. Just worry about how you're getting there and what the journey is like. Enjoy the journey, okay? This blessing that's coming in for you guys looks like it's it could possibly bring financial abundance or a financial new beginning. And this path that you're on might have you really testing your patience, because it could be testing you in your financial areas. You know, but overall, it's going to be a benefit to this. There's going to be something that's very rewarding for you, whether that's financial or gain of knowledge, or something that you gain that you feel like you really benefit from, possibly materialistically. You know, so that is a really good blessing. And then we also have our Two of Swords here, representing that there's going to be a point in time that you're going to have to choose between something. There's going to be something pushing and pulling you, and you're going to have to find a way to use your words lightly. Now, I know that you fire signs can be a little feisty and very passionate, and using your words is not a hard thing for you to do. So let's try to choose our words wisely and tap into that air sign energy, where we can healthily communicate and really vocalize what it is that we're looking for and what we want. And you know, you might not have too much trouble doing that, because this is going to be something where you're feeling passionate about it, and this is really something that you want. And you fire signs are real go-getters and really spontaneous and really make these things happen. So that's why I said, you know, this could be something where you're on a journey and you really need to tread lightly and make sure you just enjoy how you get there and pay attention to your surroundings and what's going on, because at a certain point you're going to have to let people know exactly what's going on in your head, and you're going to have to plan things, and you're going to have to talk, and you're going to have to choose your words lightly, but also you're going to have to make some decisions. There's going to be a tough decision that you need to make that you've probably already made within yourself. And, you know, you're probably having a hard time fully choosing exactly what it is. But don't allow yourself to hold yourself back, okay? Don't be blind to what it is that you know you need out of this situation, okay? So whether this is a financial, which it's really giving, something more financial or business-like or project-like. It's giving a lot more of that energy right now where, you know, this is something you might just have to really stand up and vocalize yourself for this. Overall, though, the situation within itself, we have the Sun card, which is always an amazing card to have, representing that overall in the end, this is going to be abundant. This is going to be something that you say yes to. The universe is going to say yes to it. This is something that's meant for you. This is something where it's just okay. It's meant to say yes for you. So it's all going to work out in the end. It's just about really treading lightly, enjoying the journey, enjoying how you get there. Don't be in such a rush to get to the end. Just enjoy it, because on this journey, it can bring a lot of abundance, a lot of possible new people that could help you get to your goals, and or just new abundant like financial areas, you know. So you don't want to rush to get to where you're going. You really want to take your time, and you really want to plan and think things over and really feel these things out and allow your emotions to guide you. And of course, not just your emotions, but also plan and think things through, okay? Really tap into that air energy, okay? And then overall, we have the Sun. So the Sun is going to let you know that this is for you. This is your yes answer. If you were looking for the answer yes, then you've just found it, and you're heading down the right path. You just have to continue to make the right choices this month, okay? We have Yin and Yang, push and pull, reminding me of just like we were just saying, you know, there's going to be a lot of things where you're going to have to balance yourself this month. Okay? And it's so funny because we have number 2, we have 22. So yeah, you're going to have to really balance yourself this month and find a way to, you know, bring in that neutral energy where it's not so aggressive, and it's more so you're tapping into your other earthly elements, where you can not only be your passionate self, which we know you can be, but also tap into these other elements where you're grounded and you're well spoken, and you know, you're tapping into some of that emotional, passionate energy as well. So find a way to balance yourself this month. Bring in that neutral energy where you can find exactly what you're looking for. We have 6th house Metatron. Okay, so that's, or sorry, 6th chakra. Oof, what am I trying to say, Lord? Okay, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So this is the angel that you're going to call on this month, all right? This is the angel that you're going to seek guidance from, and you're going to ask this angel to walk with you all month. You know, this is the angel that's going to help you open up this perfect area for you, where it's time for you to speak properly, open your third eye, tap into like this abundant energy, and be aware of your spiritual side this month, okay? Let's really try to find this balance for you this month, okay? Healer of the ages. Yes, this month is, like I said, this is going to be a trying month for you, but you are on a new journey already. So go ahead and, you know, go ahead and enjoy this this journey that you're on this month. Enjoy how you get there. Embrace all the things that you come across. Embrace the people that you come across. Embrace the things that they might say to you. You know, the healer of all ages is someone that's really like leveling up. This is a person that has really been through a lot, and you know, they're very wise, they possibly very strong, and we have that fire sign right there, and you know, or that fire energy right there, which can also represent purity. You know, you can have a lot of purity to you, and you can even come across people that are very pure this month and that share that same energy and that same connection with you this month. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of enjoying the journey this month and enjoying the people that you're going to meet, because these people are going to help you become more abundant. They're going to open your eyes up this month. They're going to balance you out. So just enjoy the ride. Don't be so in a hurry to get there. Your archangel wants you to call on him so that way he can help you throughout this month. And you know, sometimes that one angel can really always help you. I personally always call on Archangel Michael. That is my go-to. But sometimes certain angels want you to call on them too, because they can do certain things for you that other angels cannot. You know, so this month for you is Archangel Metatron, and you guys are going to work together closely this month. It's going to bring you some balance. It's going to bring you some healing. It's going to bring you some eye openers, okay, where you're really opening your third eye and paying attention this month. You're going to transform this month. You're not even going to feel like your natural self, but not only will you be fiery and passionate, you can also show a lot of purity this month, which is what I'm really seeing and what I'm really getting from like this like golden energy that is showing up in your cards. It's not just fiery, but purity. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Yes, and this month, this is something where you're really going to see a lot of that. And that's the perfect card to match with the sun, because the sun card really represents happiness, joy, abundance. You know, and this month for you, you're going to find your way to creating that. And you're going to find a lot of abundance for yourself, fire signs. So be sure to embrace the things that are around you this month. Embrace how you meet these new people. Embrace your own purity, because although you are feisty signs, you have a lot of purity and wisdom to you guys. You know, you guys are very alert. You guys are very much so leaders, and you don't allow people to direct you. You typically direct yourself, but this month it's going to be something a little different, where not you following, but more so you allowing other people to come in and help you hear what they have to say. You're embracing others this month. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Yes, there's going to be a new beginning for you, which also matches up with your Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning for you. This is a transformation and a little bit of a journey for you this month, where you're seeing a new side of yourself. You're tapping into these new elements of yourself, and you're just like, who is this person? You know, like I've been embracing all these new things. I'm looking at myself differently this month, where you're not really feeling fully like, oh, the old you. You're feeling like the new you, and that's amazing. That's somewhere you're looking to be this month, okay? We're looking to transform this month. We're looking to be new individuals this month. We're going to pull the last deck and see what else we have for you. This is going to be a wonderful transformation, freedom month for you. So just enjoy the ride. I cannot say that enough, but enjoy the journey, because there's going to be so much on your month of May journey, okay? The month of May is going to hold a lot for you, fire signs. And although it might not be always look exactly how you planned it, remember that it's going exactly how it's supposed to. So you have to remember to see the light at the end of the tunnel. And it's so crazy because you have the Temperance, which represents that, where it's like, enjoy the journey. You might have a hard time seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's there in the background. And then you have the Sun at the end, representing that in the end you're still going to see this sun, you're still going to see this abundance. Okay, so we have change. The change that you're going through, the changes you are going through are positive. Okay, so this is a wonderful journey, a positive journey. This is going to be choices you're making to heal yourself and for the better version of yourself. This is going to be more balance in your life, more sunlight, more financial abundance or material abundance that you've been trying to manifest. The things that you've been trying to manifest, you're going to bring in this month. Okay, we also have creative. Draw, paint, think, and act in creative ways. Yes, which also will align up. Yes, you hear the ding letting us know that we are on the right path. You're going to be making choices this month, okay? That might not always be the easiest, but it's going to be something that you're passionate about and you're going to care about this. This is going to be something that helps you really fully align and make you feel a lot better, okay? So don't feel like, oh, like I've changed too much. Like, no, this is something where this is a change where you deserve this change. This is a better change for you. This is a change where it might just even mature you in different ways. You know, you're letting go of the old you and you're moving into the new you, okay? And this is all yes answers this month. And although it might be slightly challenging, remember that overall, it's in the end, it's all to benefit you, okay? So for you guys, that is actually all I have for you, fire signs. Please have a wonderful month. And remember to listen to your rising sign and your moon signs, okay? So if your rising or your moon sign is of another element, please go ahead and click over there and see what else we have for you to see if you resonate with that as well, okay? Thank you for joining me, and please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye. Hello, Earth signs. This is your monthly prediction for all about your element and what you need to know for this month. Thank you for tuning in, and this is an intuitive reading, so we are going to be shuffling and pulling cards as we go, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right on in. Okay, let's start it up. So we have the Nine of Wands. All right, so starting off pretty all right. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands. Or we have the Queen of Wands, excuse me. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so right away I have the Nine of Wands letting me know that there's going to be some things treading in for you. There's going to be some things that you're going to feel a little protective of over this month, but it's going to be completely worth it. There's going to be some abundant things that you feel like you need to protect. Okay, and that you need to really show that you're riding in on this month, and you need to make your presence known. You're riding in on your success this month, and you're not going to let anyone push you over or stop you from it this month. This month is all about how you're going to ride in on these goals, and you're going to conquer your goals, okay? You are going to definitely be standing strong this month and channeling in some fiery energy this month, along with some earthly energy, but there will definitely be some fiery energy. You're going to be channeling this month, bringing out your inner passionate side, okay? This is going to be a month for you where you're really going to stand your ground and let people know who you really are, and let people know that, you know what, this is for me, this is my energy, this is what I want out of life, and I'm going to bring it all in this month. I'm going to ride it on in this month. And that is some really good energy right there. That's some nice energy to like start it off, okay? It's going to be some strong energy. There's going to be a lot of go-getting for you this month. A lot of energy where you're going to have to show that this is what you want. You hear those dings? Letting us know that this is going to be a month for you where you're really going to have to stand your ground, all right? And you're really going to have to prove that this is what you want, but also you're going to end up conquering the things that you want this month, all right? Whether these goals are big or small, these might even take a little bit more time for you to get to this month, but you're also, like I said, you're going to ride it on in this month and try to really find a way to bring it all home. We also have our queen, okay? So this is going to give a lot of independent energy, all right? This is giving a lot of quick thinking energy and a lot of controlling energy, where this month you're going to want to control your environment. You're going to control what's going on around you. You're not going to want to allow things to be kind of like spacey and all over the place this month. This month, you're really looking for it to be organized and in control and know how you want things to go. You might be a little snappy this month, but that's only because you're looking for things to go in order. And I know that for earth signs, I know that for earth signs, you guys, when you guys have your mind set to something, you like to do things properly. You like to make sure everything is executed properly and done correctly. So this month, you're really going to show your inner talents. You're really going to show how you boss up and how you're really taking on this royal energy this month, okay? That's going to be a big blessing for you this month, where you really show that, you know what, I am the boss. I am the leader of this, and we're going to do it how I want it to get done. I'm going to get these things done. And we're going to execute them properly. We're not going to cut any corners. We are going to do this correctly. Whether I have to do it alone or with a team, it's going to get done for you. So this month, your blessing is really going to be your independence and your creativity and your balance this month, where you really just, you can see clearly this month, and it's going to bring out a passionate, fiery side for you, which is an amazing thing. You're really tapping into that fire energy that, might not always be with you, where you're normally your earthly element and you're normally very grounded and laid back. But this month you're stepping up and you're like, no, none of that energy. This month we're going to pull it all together. We're going to make these things happen this month. So you're going to make some things come true for yourself. We also have your King of Pentacles here, giving you your earthly energy back, where, you might run into a few challenges this month where they could possibly be financial, or feel like you're running into some prosperity issues, but you're going to find a way to ground yourself, and there could be someone that helps give you some hints and ideas on how to get to where you're going and how to open yourself up some, or to even look at things a little differently. But there will be some type of prosperity challenge, or some type of like what is the word I'm looking for? A challenge where it could also come as an emotional challenge, where you're not really showing your most grounded side this month. So whether it's prosperity and abundance or an emotional thing for you this month, it's best to really try to tap back into your earthly energy and reground yourself, so that way you can still show your still bring yourself to success. Make sure you're still tapping into that earthly energy this month. Don't only be a very fiery for all of you earth signs here, okay? So let's be sure that, we're remembering that we are earth signs and we normally are grounded, and you guys are very much so go-getters, and you guys are very much so, people that are typically very abundant. That Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy is normally very abundant. But try not to get thrown off, because that Taurus energy has its own underlying energy where it can sometimes fall off of its groundedness, and then the Capricorns can go too hard with their missions, and then the Virgo energy can be very balanced, and that balance in between energy. So try to keep your balance this month and try to not go too hard for these goals, and remember to stay grounded, but don't fall off so much where you fall into a type of depression. Stay strong this month, stay grounded this month, and remember what you're heading to, okay? But remember to also nurture yourself and take care of yourself. Don't try to overwhelm yourself. Balance yourself, okay? Earth energy, please balance yourself. Stay grounded. Stay that earthly grounded energy that you always carry, okay? You guys are very wise this month, all right? And you guys typically carry that, but you're very wise. You're going to have strong words for people this month. You're going to really give that stronger energy this month. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups, all right? We have the Page of Cups, tapping into that emotional energy, okay? That, what is the word I was looking for? You're tapping into that emotional energy, but that dreamy energy as well this month. You're also going to be manifesting some wonderful things into yourself. You might be very intuitive this month, where you could possibly have eyes in the back of your head where you can just see everything clearly this month, and you know exactly what it is you're looking for and what your goals are. So you're not really looking to entertain, what is the word I'm looking for? Entertain things that aren't really set in your goals or in your light. Whereas if someone was trying to come in and kind of shit on your dreams, or bring you back down to a level where you're just no, I'm floating up this month. I know I'm abundant this month. I know where I'm heading this month. You're not really looking for that this month. This month you are looking to be very dreamy and very emotionally passionate, and you're tapping into your intuition this month. So really, you're really going forward on something this month where you don't know exactly where it's going yet. It's still something new, but you have this passionate, creative energy for it, and you're working towards it, and you don't really want to be knocked off of this high horse, okay? So you could be a little sensitive this month, a little, people might be walking on a little bit of eggshells around you this month, because you're going to be tapping into that stronger energy for yourself. Let's see what else we have here with these oracles to open this reading up some more. We have, yes, okay, so first chakra, Archangel Michael. This is a sign for you guys, okay, to stay grounded this month. Find a balance for yourself this month, because you're really tapping into some different emotions for yourselves, for your earthly selves this month. You're tapping into a lot of fiery energy this month. So for you, it's really going to be, remember to ground yourself. Remember to pull yourself back, okay? Call on your Archangel Michael. Call on your guardians to keep you grounded and keep you who you truly are, okay? You are an abundant earth sign, and earth signs are typically very abundant and they know how to get the things that they're manifesting. But do not overly do it for yourself where you're giving so much fiery energy. Still remain your humble earthly self this month, okay? Where you choose your words in a different way, where you're easy to approach, you know, you don't really want people walking on eggshells around you all month. Like, okay, this person is very passionate this month and is really feeling some type of way this month, you know? So, ooh, there we go. Broken heart, yes. So this month, you're, like I said, you're not really looking to be knocked off of your high horse this month. You're really looking to tread towards your goals. You don't have time for people's bullshit and BS. You're not really looking to interact with anyone that's kind of cross you or feeling like they're toxic right now. This is like a different energy for you this month where you're just like, listen, I don't have time for all of the extra negativity. I'm really just looking to focus on my goals. I'm not looking to focus on my emotional issues this month. I'm looking to focus on something else where I tread in a different path this month. So all of those other energies and stuff this month, that emotional energy, you're not looking for that per se. Like, you're looking to just stay focused, and you don't have time for the sensitivity, really, your others' sensitivity. You might be a little sensitive this month, but not really notice too much. But yes, you're really looking to stay on track for this month. So you're not really looking to tap into that really emotional energy, even though you might be feeling emotional and possibly very moody this month. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Let go of your doubt. Let go of the unknowing. You know, I know that like that Taurus and Virgo energy can sometimes get down from not knowing what's ahead of them. And yeah, you have a lot of, so funny, you actually have like this green energy, this green energy going right now, which is reminding me of that earthly energy. And then you have like this like orangey red pattern going on, which is also giving me a lot of fiery energy for you this month. So yes, let go of your doubt. Let go of this belief that you might not be successful or you might not reach your goals, and that's why you have to go so hard this month, because that can be very draining for you. You know, just tread lightly towards your goals. Get there as you get there. Allow things to manifest into your life as they come, okay? Don't move so quickly where it throws you off balance. Just know that what's meant for you is meant for you. Believe in that, even when it gets hard and you have a hard time believing in it, or you have these emotional thoughts or these doubtful thoughts, these water energy thoughts, where, you know, sometimes water signs can be very depressed in their own heads. You know, don't allow that to consume you this month. You don't need to know all the answers. You just need to know that that's the goal that you want. You know that that's the goal you want. You have nothing to prove to anyone but yourself, okay? So just tread lightly and go for your goals how you need to go for them. You don't have to put so much energy into it where you throw yourself off balance and now you're have people walking on eggshells around you, or you're feeling very feisty, you know, and it's a little hard to talk to this month. Be your humbled self so you can continue to attract more humbling energy, okay? You will have the things that you're looking for. You just have to remember that it's going to take you time to get there. You don't need to rush. Abundance, you see? Abundance. I am limitless. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever. I desire in a physical reality. Yes, exactly. Because you are a very abundant sign. The earth signs are very abundant. That is why they're represented by the pentacles, because you guys are very abundant and you guys attract a lot of wonderful people, abundant energy, and you attract material things that you overall want. You just have to be grounded and in that element, fully in your element, okay? Because that earth energy is typically very, very abundant, and they typically have everything that they want. They're very much so go-getters, and they very much so hold themselves to a very high standard. They're very I don't want to say like bougie, but you know, they enjoy the finer things, and you are very deserving of all of the finer things, and you will definitely have those things. Just tread lightly. Remember to tread lightly. Happy thoughts. Yes, this is definitely for you, earth signs, okay? Happy thoughts. I feel happier right now. Think about a memory or something else that makes you smile. Excuse me. Yes, remember to say your happy thoughts, okay? That brings me back to that page of cups, okay? Remember to remain in your happy thoughts. Remember that you are abundant, and remind yourself of that all the time. Even if things are hard right now, even if you do feel like I have to prove myself, I've been through so much, remind yourself that you are abundant. It doesn't matter how hard things get. Everybody goes through shit. You know, everybody has a hard story. Sometimes things get hard for people, but you have to remember that you are abundant and you're meant for good things. And although it could be a hard time for you right now, where you just feel very heartbroken and very lost, and like maybe people are on your side and you don't have the people you need around you, but remember that this is all for a reason. And remember that these will come, good things will come, okay? And try not to make everything so personal. It's not all like everyone's not targeting you, okay? We're not all targeting you. Don't make this so personal. Remember that you are abundant and other people go through things as well. Remember to keep your positive thoughts, and even if it sounds crazy or it seems unrealistic, remember to stay on your positive path, because you're meant to have abundance and you're meant to be of the wealthy and the royalty. So don't doubt that. Don't doubt yourself, and don't doubt what you deserve out of life, okay? You deserve amazing things. And I think that this month is going to be a very trying month for you, where you're really going to feel like you got to prove that, and you have to like force people to understand and hear you, but you don't need to do that. You don't have to prove yourself to anyone. Remember to stay your grounded, humble self. You see, the dings remind us, they remind us that we are on the right path, and this is exactly what is for us, okay? Let's see what else we have here, okay? I'm gonna pull one more. Pets. It says pets. You love and understand animals. Okay, so possibly you have a pet at home and you resonate with the animals lately. You resonate with the earth lately. Not just pets, but this could possibly be a very earthly element where you're connecting with your element. And the earth seems to be speaking to you this month, where the universe is speaking to you this month, okay? Where the animals are attracted to you, where you're possibly one of those people that keep seeing birds or red birds or blue birds or something that is of the earthly animal element that is giving you these reminders to either stay grounded, or that your spirit guides and your ancestors are with you, or even that you're on the right path and you're pushing forward. That could be like butterflies, you know, also being butterflies can be you are being guided in the right direction, or sometimes your ancestors, you know. So pay attention to the earthly elements that's presenting itself to you, earth signs, okay? And that is all I have for you this month. Please remember to stay grounded. I meant to say that's all I have for you this reading. Please be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hello, air signs. Welcome to your monthly prediction. This is an intuitive reading, so we will be shuffling and pulling as we go. So all of you Libras, Aquarius, and Geminis, all tune in, and let's go ahead and jump right on in. Okay, so let's see what we have for you guys for your monthly prediction for your element, okay? You earth signs, what will you guys be seeing majority of this month? Let's go ahead and tune on in and see. Excuse me, oh my goodness. Ooh, we have the sun representing your yes month, okay? Where this might just feel like a very abundant month for you guys, where you guys could possibly really feel like everything is just going in your way this month. Overall, you guys could really feel like this is my month. I am shining. I am feeling good, you know? So you guys might just feel really, really abundant this month. Like it's just all working out for you guys. So then we also have the Eight of Swords, which could be looked at as your blessing for the month, where you feel like you might be holding yourself back. Like there's some things going on where you just feel real bound to some things this month, but really you guys might be tying yourself to these things. This blessing might be an eye-opener for you, where it's either holding you back from something that you feel like you need but actually won't benefit you, or this could really be you holding yourself back from a mountain of abundance. And really the only reason why you feel like you have all these obstacles in your way is because you're not seeing clearly, and you've tied yourself up and you haven't you haven't seen your path. You're just kind of blindly walking. Although this month is very abundant, you might not fully see that yet. So there's something that you might either be holding yourself back from, or the universe could be holding you back from it because you're not ready for it yet and you're still a little blind to that, which can still be a blessing, because sometimes things aren't ready for you to see it or know it just yet. This could also be knowledge or a message that's just not coming through to me, that's like, you know what, this person doesn't need to see this yet. This person doesn't need to know these answers just yet. But we're gonna see what the next card is. We're still gonna pull another card. Yes, we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, so there's definitely, okay. So you can be feeling like this is a really abundant month for you. Like, oh, wow, everything's going so good, you know, but there might be a few things you're a little blind to this month. Some things happening behind your back that you're not really paying attention to or really seeing fully, okay? Where someone is kind of deceiving you, or maybe even stealing from you. It could be both, or one or the other, but they're really kind of like tricking you and making you think that you're left with something that you're really not, and they're kind of running off, and they're taking stuff from you, you know, whether it's they're just taking your advice and they're running off with it and using it for themselves or someone else. This could also be they're deceiving you and tricking you and making you believe that there's something that they're really fucking not. I'm sorry, excuse my language. This could also, you know, this could really be a lot of things where it's like a lot of challenges for you this month, where you might need to stay on your toes and pay attention to who's really in your corner and who's really not. Okay, that's going to be the challenge of the month, is identifying who is stealing from you and tricking you, whether that's actual materialistic things or really just stealing your energy and stealing your time and kind of wasting your time. And just not being completely honest. They're being like, they have a mask on. This person has a mask. They're not being fully honest with you. But overall, this month will bring some kind of abundance for you, where overall, financially, the abundance that might come in for you, or overall the abundance that might come in for you, could be financial or materialistic, where it doesn't matter what that person stole or what that person deceived out of you. You still found a way to create a new path of abundance for yourself, a new path of new beginnings that still you benefit from. So yeah, that person could have, or people or situations could have snatched a lot from you and taken a lot from you, but overall you still ended up on the path where you still became abundant. They couldn't take it all from you. And maybe you couldn't see that throughout the month. Maybe you haven't been seeing that. This isn't the fastest energy right now. And so this could be, you know, maybe you felt like overall everything was so smooth and so abundant, but it's really not. It's not exactly what it seems. It's not exactly what it played out to be. And you couldn't see that. You bounded yourself from seeing that. You refused to acknowledge that, you know, and you refuse to open yourself up to that. And now it's really making itself clear and evident that, like, something is being snatched away from you. Something's not as what it seems. And that's going to be a challenge for you this month, to really see and overcome that for yourself this month and unbound yourself. That's going to be your blessing, is to unbound yourself from being naive and not wanting to acknowledge what's going on around you, and not wanting to pay attention to the fact that, like, you know, you're actually holding yourself back from more abundance and more blessings. The blessings is behind you, but if you refuse to acknowledge that there are negative events or negative people or certain things that just isn't benefiting you, you're going to continue to bound yourself to those negative things, and you're not really allowing yourself to open the doors to your abundance. But this month, you may just overcome this challenge and open yourself up to this deeper beginning of abundance, you know, this new abundance, where it can really show up in the form of material things. Maybe this is a bonus or a new job or a new car, a new home, or something where you really feel like, yeah, I lost out on whatever, but that's okay, because the universe just gave me something back to balance it all out. It closed one door and removed that negative and brought in some abundance for me, and let me, you know, see that, you know what, that wasn't serving me. I'm gonna go ahead and open myself up to something a lot better now. So I also have my oracle cards here. We're going to open this reading up a lot more. I can see that you guys are still going to have like this positive outlook on the month, even if you do feel a little brought down and a little watery and emotional about some situations. It's still going to find a way to bring you abundance, okay? Okay, air signs, it's okay, because overall you're still gonna come out on top, and that's what matters. In the end, you still come out on top, no matter what the situation is. And even if it feels like, whatever you're losing, this could also still possibly help you regain abundance that they could be taking from you. So now this could be a new beginning for you, where you're like, well, this situation is gone, but I've gained more in my pocket, or this person is gone and now I've gained more in my pocket, or I've gained more for myself now, and that's okay. I can do more in a different situation or a different area of my life now, because I no longer have that negative around me. Okay, so we also have this for the earth signs, I believe. But this is going to be your sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, tapping into your third eye. It's time to wake up. I'm going to place that under the Eight of Swords because you haven't been seeing, but that's okay. And now it's time to open your eyes. It's time to open up to the abundance that's around you, that's been trying to show you. Okay, it's time to look at the world from a new perspective. Tap into that third eye energy. Step into that new portal where you see the world and the earth in its true colors, okay? Call on Archangel Metatron to help guide you throughout the month, okay? That is your angel this month. Let's see if they have another angel for you or what card is next for you. But yes, this is going to open your eyes. This is going to be something where, you know, you're seeing from a different perspective this month. Your third eye is open and you're like, okay, wait a minute. I don't know about this one. Like, maybe I do need to see something differently. Okay, we have two cards here. So the thinking man and seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel. Okay, so the thinking man, this could be some male energy where this person is trying to deceive you, or this person is very clever and, you know, they might have a way with their words, or this masculine energy. Could be a female and they could have masculine energy where they are manipulative and they think on their toes, you know, so be aware of that. Okay, well, you heard the horn. That horn tells you to be alert this month. Be aware of people trying to manipulate you and or intimidate you, okay? Also, we have the seventh, the chakra, Archangel Uriel, which is divinely connecting you, okay? Your divine is trying to tap in with you, air signs, okay? And you know what? That's really crazy because these like purplish energy is in your cards right now, where it's trying to tap in with you, and you kind of have like this golden energy too, where this is abundant energy and this is a psychic energy where it's really trying to tap into you. Your spiritual side is trying to tap into you and protect you. This could easily be spirit guides, ancestors, or a godly energy, if whatever you believe in, is really trying to tap in, connect to you this month, and trying to alert you of what's going on. So this month, be aware of your surroundings and the people of your surroundings, okay? Because there could be someone thinking on their toes and finding a way to manipulate and a way to take advantage of you, or how to make themselves look better than what they really are, seem like they're a magical person, but they're not as magical as they seem or as they portray themselves to be. So beware of your surroundings this month and the people that are surrounding you this month, air signs. Let's see what else we have and open this reading up even more. Okay. Guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. Okay. We have all types of like alerting sounds today. But yes, release the guilt of any belief. Remember, you know, this can also go with your Eight of Swords as well, where you might feel tied to something that makes you feel guilty, but it's not really actually your fault. You know, you might feel like, oh, like you're bounding yourself to something that really had nothing to do with you in the first place. You're not the reason why this is fully happening. Someone else could have done this to you and put you in a situation. It's really giving that someone's really trying to take advantage of you, and you feel it, you know it, and you might even be aware of it, but you're still bounding yourself to it, and you're still finding a way to tie yourself to it unnecessarily. And now you're probably like, you know what, I'm gonna let that go. I accept my my part that I played in it. And you know what? I no longer want to play this role anymore. I'm not at fault. I am not the bad person. I'm not the person that was deceiving and lying and harming, or I didn't put myself in this negative situation. It kind of just found me. And sometimes the universe puts you in situations so that way you can better yourself and grow and learn from those situations, because later on you're going to need that life lesson. So remember not to feel guilty. Remember that it's okay to let that energy go. That is not your energy, and you are not fully to blame for this, okay? Take responsibility for your part and let it go. If you know you've been a good person in this situation, and you know you've tried your best, or you've been good to these people and you've tried your best, don't feel guilt. Allow it, let go. Regrets. I know that I cannot change the past. Yes, let go of the guilt, let go of the regret, let go of what might be bounding you. Once again, bounding you to a situation where you're making yourself feel real heavy when you don't need to feel heavy, okay? You have this source of abundance. You have this world that is, although it might not always be perfect, it's still a very abundant world. You're still very successful. You still have this abundant beginning energy. So remember not to hold on too much to this guilt that doesn't really belong to you, you know? Or don't regret anything, because, you know, everything happens for a reason. Even if you can't see that like a rose is growing from this concrete, there's some type of abundance that came out of that comes out of all situations, whether that's just a lesson you learn, whether you get to walk away with something physical or materialistic, you know, or even if you get to walk away with nothing, but you get to walk away with your life and your dignity and a life lesson learned, and now you've leveled up in a spiritual realm or a life lesson, or it's matured you. You walked away with something that still made you abundant in somehow, some way. So there's nothing to fully regret. Let go of regrets, because it does nothing for you. It bounds you to negative things that doesn't benefit you in the end, okay? We have another one that just flipped out. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yes, you air signs, you guys are giving me this, I have a good soul. You know, I have a good soul. I have my self-esteem. I don't really allow people to make me feel some type of way, or I know how you air signs are. You don't allow other people to see that they have affected you. So you still carry your self-esteem and your confidence very highly, and you don't allow people to see that they've affected you. So, you know, you do have that wonderful gift where you still find a way to boost yourself back up. Even when you feel down, you bring yourself back up. And that's a very abundant gift to have, because not every sign or element can do that for themselves, you know, and you guys have that gift where you do have this self-esteem. And even if you're not feeling that self-esteem right now, remember that you possess it, and that you are abundant, and that your energy and your words and who you are can benefit other people. You have that gift of uplifting and making people feel good. So don't change that. Don't allow a situation or a person to drag you down. Let's see what else we have here. This is our last deck, and I'm gonna just pull a few from here and see what comes on out and what messages you guys need to hear. Okay, love from your parents. No matter what, your mother and your father love you as much as they can. Okay, so this is giving very motherly energy or parental energy where, you know, this month you might feel like, you know what, I actually need my parents this month, or I actually need family members this month that care about me, or someone around me that's close to me that makes me feel loved and remember where I come from. And remember that I come from abundance and loving energy. So if you are a person that is close with your mom or your dad, reach out to them and lean on them and allow them to spread some of their loving energy on you. Or if you're a parent, spread your loving energy as well. Imagine, what would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? Okay, this is a great card that matches with your new beginning, because there's going to be a new beginning for you that's getting ready to come, and it's going to be an abundant beginning. So what is it? How does it feel to have that abundant beginning? What does it look like? Imagine yourself fully in it and where it fully takes you, okay? And how do you get there? What does it smell like? What does it look like? Tell me how it feels. You know, like, fully put yourself there. Don't feel crazy about it. Fully put yourself there, because this abundance is coming down to you and it's moving towards you, and you might as well go ahead and grasp onto it because it's yours. This is going to be a very trying month with a lot of words for you, a lot of trading of words. This is a lot of air energy, so you're going to be thinking quick on your toes. There's going to be a lot happening around you, but in the end, you're going to know that you're better off, you're abundant, and you have like this good energy that's coming in for you this month. So even though there's going to be a few situations or possibly people that really try you this month, do not allow those to fully throw you off. Remember that you still possess really amazing things, and lean on your family members or lean on your parents if you have parents that you're close with or that you know would be willing to give you loving energy, or whoever it is that's really close to your heart that gives you that parental loving energy or family energy for you. Lean on them, because that's where you fall in your abundance, okay? That is the type of abundance you have for yourself. That is all I have for you, air signs. Thank you guys for joining in. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello, water signs. This is your monthly prediction for the month of May. This is an intuitive reading, so we will be shuffling and plucking as we go. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what we have for the water signs, the Pisces, the Cancers, and the Scorpios this month. Oops. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. So for the water signs, we have the Moon card and we have the Two of Pentacles already. Okay, so I can already see that for us water signs, including myself, that we are going to have the kind of month where it's time to stop turning the cheek to some things in our dark side, okay? It's time to face some of our shadow self. It's time to start dealing with some things, okay? And making some decisions and pulling some things out of the closet this month where it's going to matter. It's going to affect us, okay? One of the blessings this month, though, could possibly be some materialistic and or financial abundance where we make a financial decision, okay? Where there's a decision financially needing to be made, or that this month we learn to manage our money and manage our materialistic lifestyle, okay? Where you start to plan, maybe planning for a trip, maybe planning something where it has something to do with finances, or possibly your Lord, what is the word I'm looking for? Finances, materialistic things, where you're balancing, trying to make a decision on what's next. What are we gonna next choose, you know? But overall, this month is going to be a month of facing some shadow self. Okay, no more turning the cheek this month. There's going to be some things that you have to deal with this month where you can't just keep avoiding it. You're going to have to deal, okay? Let's see what else we have for this month as well. We have the Sun card. That's so good. That's so good. I've actually pulled that card twice already. So there's going to be a lot of abundance this month. Okay, and then we have the Five of Swords, where this month could be very challenging. There could be a lot of, let's start from the beginning, actually. Let's start from the beginning. So this month, there's going to be a lot of things that we have to face, all right? A lot of things that we're just going to have to look straight head on. Finances, our abundance, and possibly the people around us, and watch the words and try not to engage in serious arguments and serious warfare where there's a battle of the words or a fight or an argument of some sort. Okay, this month could be a very trying month where you're really making yourself very vocal this month, which is overall definitely something that's going to be happening, because your first card is the Moon card, where you're kind of pulling things out of the shadow, where you're no longer dealing with the turning the cheek anymore. You're ready to deal with a lot of the things that's in your closet, a lot of the hidden things that you have tucked away, that you haven't been wanting to deal with, that you've just been avoiding. You know, this is the month where you come out of your shell and you stand tall and you take charge and you face all of the things that you've been trying to ignore. And then as a blessing this month, you also have the Two of Pentacles, where you're learning to either juggle your finances and learning from someone how to be more financially stable, or you're choosing a wise decision for yourself, where, you know, that could be a little challenging for you. And that it's crazy because your challenge this month is the Sun card, which only brings abundance. So no matter what it is that you decide to choose from this blessing that you learn, the push or the pull, there's going to be some type of positive challenge that you face where it's okay. It's still going to work out. It's still what's meant for you. This is still going to be abundant outcome. This is still going to be an abundant turnout. But overall, there's going to be some seriously challenging things that happen this month, where there could be some arguments, where there could be some slightly warfare or exchange of powerful words this month, where maybe it's not an argument, but maybe you say a few things that you don't mean, or someone comes at you in a way where you're feeling very defensive this month, and you're just kind of lowering yourself and being in this energy where there's a lot of arguments. So try to avoid all of these arguments this month, and all of these situations that could possibly be pulling you out of character. You know, this could also, the Sun could also be some fiery energy, where you see that Aries sign, but then there's the Pisces sign right there. So, you know, this could really be a few things this month where it's really channeling a lot, okay? So try to keep yourself balanced, because, wow, I'm just noticing really that your 4 cards are, yeah, we're on the right path, that chime there. The 4 cards is, this month is going to be challenging because it's channeling water energy, earth energy, fire energy, and air energy. So you have just channeled every sign, every element this month, okay? So you're gonna have to find a way to balance, okay, for you water signs, and that can be pretty difficult sometimes as a water sign, okay? Okay, so there's going to be some reaping of benefits here. There's going to be some some abundance here, okay? So don't look at this month as dark, all right? Look at this month as a positive month, although it's going to be challenging. There's going to be some challenges. There's going to, oh, they're just falling out. There's going to be some things that you don't want to face this month, but it's going to be worth it. There's a caring connection in your life, all right, water signs, whether this is romantic or friend related, you know, there are caring connections in your corner this month that's going to uplift you. Those people are going to bring you abundance, or at least positive caring words, I should say. They are going to give you their caring and loving energy, and that's really going to make you feel really good this month. It's going to help you really balance out, okay? Even if you are facing a lot of challenges or facing a lot of problems, and this could be in your relationships as well, where you're facing some issues or whatever, but that caring person is going to find a way to give you that connection. Angel of balance, yes, you're going to have to find balance this month. Find a way to make it all work and make it all worth it, okay? Where that is going to be a really big challenge for you, where you're so abundant this month, there's so much going on, and the answer is yes. The universe is saying yes to you, but you got to find a way to make this happen. How you're going to make this work, how is this all going to work out for you? And that could also be conflicting for you, because you could possibly be feeling like, oh my God, like there's so much going on, it's throwing you off your balance, it's making you a little rowdy. You know, water signs don't have the best organization to them and the best like keeping it together for themselves. So angel of balance is really going to help you try to pull yourself together and help you try to put things in order and perspective for you. Those caring individuals and those caring connections are also going to help you, because you're getting ready to eat, okay? You're getting ready to have this some type of abundance. There's some type of still good abundance in your life where you're eating, and this is good energy. You just have to find a way to not overwhelm yourself and get carried away with your words. We have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Okay, so don't regret anything you lose this month, all right? Remember that you can't change the past, but you can always control your future, all right? You can't go back to anything, but you can continue to move forward. Try not to dwell too much on your past, because you're dealing with some things this month where you're in your closet and you're pulling out the old, and you're dealing with the things that you haven't been wanting to deal with, and you're finally opening up to those. You're finally allowing yourself to deal with it, and you might feel some regret on how you acted and how you might have carried situations. There might be things that you might regret this month about saying to people or treating people. So really tread lightly with your words and your actions this month. Think before you speak, and remember that you are so abundant that you don't want to regret anything overall because of your choice of words or your choice of actions or how you chose to carry things this month, okay? Find a way to balance your emotions, because I know that water signs are very emotional, and sometimes they get carried away by their emotions and their fantasies, and that's possibly another challenge for you, where you might be living in this fantasy world this month, and you have to really pull yourself out to pay attention to what is going on around you, the chaoticness that could possibly be going on around you. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. There might be something you lose this month, water signs, something that you might not get to hold on to as much as you want to, and it might not still be there, but understand that when you lose this, this is not a loss. This is a new step into your abundance, okay? This is not something to regret. This is something to be grateful for, because there's another door getting ready to open, okay? This is a new opportunity. This is not oh, it's all over and it's done and I'm just gonna mope and be sad and mad about it. This is a situation where it's okay. It's going to work out. It always works out, okay? It's going to work out. So even though you lost something, this isn't really a loss. This is something where in the end, you still gain something. You're still going to gain something. And it might feel like a loss. It might feel like, oh, I don't have this anymore. Where do I go from here? It's not going to be that. It's going to be something where, okay, you lost this, but it's for the greater good. It's for your greater benefit. This isn't something you need to mope and whine about, because there's getting ready to be more abundance. There's going to be more things that will balance you out, a push and pull, where it's okay. You're still going to eat from this, okay? So remember that. Don't allow it to drag you down too much. Remember that you're still on the right path, and these things happen for a reason. Courage. I find inner strength to face fear with confidence, okay? Like I said, there's going to be something you have to fight this month. There's going to be a point in time where you have to stand your ground and you have to speak and use your voice this month. And you don't want it to be a serious argument. You want it to be carried in a proper way, where you use every element within yourself to balance yourself this month. Remember to stay balanced, okay? And remember that you're going to have to use your strength and your courage and your confidence to carry you through, okay? There's no need to cower and hide away. Use your courage. Use that inner strength that you have, okay? And face all of these things head on and right on, okay? Don't allow these things to make you discourage you or make you not want to tread forward, okay? Don't give up and keep moving forward. Find your inner balance and make it work. It's going to be a lot of work for you this month, a lot of energy that you're going to have to tap into, but you're going to have to tap into it and find a way to pull it out. Okay, no lazy energy this month, water signs. And it's just really crazy because I'm seeing all of the colors, all of the elements in these cards. So this is going to be a lot of you guys really channeling what you need. Happy thoughts, okay? That is a good one for you, water signs, because I know how water signs are, and they're easily can fall into a depression. And you know what? You're abundant, okay? This month is still going to be an abundant month for you. It says happy thoughts. To feel happier right now, think about happy memories and something else that makes you smile, all right? Keep those positive thoughts. Keep that good energy for yourself, okay, this month. Don't allow your thoughts to tread into something negative. Remember to uplift yourself and keep your positive thoughts. Keep yourself pushing in the right direction. No matter what it is that you lose this month, you will regain something, okay? Water. So crazy. Water signs got the water card. Water. Drink more water. Eat foods with water in them, such as fresh fruits and vegetables. Yes. Also, remember that water is your element, water signs, okay? This is how you manifest. You manifest through your waters. You manifest through your food. You manifest through your showers and your baths and rivers and oceans and pools, okay? So this month, in order to manifest the world that you want, the life that you want, speak to your water. Channel your energy into your water. Charge your water with the positive words and positive energy, and manifest through your drinking bottles of water, okay? Charge your water before you drink it, and then take it all in and imagine it all happening to you. While you shower, release all of the negative thoughts, all of the negative energy. Let go of all of the things that you are regretting or having grief for, okay? Carry your courage through your water. Do spiritual baths and allow yourself to channel and step into your watery portal, okay? Because water is a portal for you, okay? You are a water sign, and water is how you manifest, all right, water signs? Remember that. Take in lots and lots of water this month. Keep yourself hydrated, all right? And remember to keep your happy thoughts. This is how you're going to manifest the life that you want, all right? No matter what it is, okay? And remember that there's going to be challenges. Channel all of your other elements, okay? Channel every portion of yourself so that way you can fully align with who you're trying to be. And remember that you are still abundant. You are abundance, okay? Try something new. You'll only know what you can do. Wait, sorry. Try something new. You'll only know that you can do something if you try, okay? So there might be new approaches that you have to take this month. There might be a new wave that you have to hop on this month, okay? Where that's how you push forward. There's going to be something that's going to have to open you up and understand that whatever that is, it's bringing you abundance. It's for a purpose. Like the grief card says, losing something is only because you're getting ready to open a new door for a new opportunity. It's an opportunity that's getting ready to come your way. Appreciate that you lost this and remember that it's for a good purpose. Feel your emotions, let it go, and move forward and try a new idea and make it work for yourself, okay? Don't give up on yourself this month. Remember that whatever you lose this month is all worth it, all right? Remember to manifest through your water. Remember to keep your happy thoughts. And it's okay to face the things that's been harming you and to pull it out of your closet. It's okay to speak on your thoughts. Try not to be so defensive and argumentative and emotional this month. Try to channel your grounded elements. Try to channel your passionate, fiery elements, okay? And try to channel your planning, your air energy. Use your words as your weapons and help put yourself in a different perspective. Speak to yourself kindly. Use the caring energy that you have around yourself and that balancing energy that you have around yourself. There are people that care about you that's going to help carry you through all of this, all right? You're going to eat. You're going to be abundant. There's going to be good things coming in for you. Even if you cannot fully see it, remember that and keep those happy thoughts. Keep the thoughts that make you smile this month, all right? So that's all I have for you, water signs. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to check out your rising and moon sign. If they're not in the element of water, check out one of the other elements and see if you resonate with that. Thank you for tuning in with me. Be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I appreciate you guys for joining. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.